Thanks for joining me again today. Got a problem with the Peugeot partner. Now this has got a fuel leak. The fuel filler neck, when you fill the tank up full, we've been getting dripping on the floor, coming down the back and leaking here. So we've had a good look at it, and it turns out that the problem that we've got is this thing here. It's the fuel filler pipe that runs from the tank to the end of the filler neck. Real pain to get hold of though. This has had to come straight from the Peugeot dealers. You couldn't get it from any third-party suppliers. It wasn't expensive, £23. But if you look at it, it just looks like a piece of hose, but it's obviously fuel rated hose. So we've got to replace that. First thing we've got to do is jack the van up. We've got to get it really high in the air. I've ran the tank down, so we've literally got just, well, an eighth of a tank left in here. Hopefully I can get it up high enough so I can take the pipe off without any spilling out. So let's get it jacked up so we can get this pipe changed over. Got a jacking point here on the body, the arrow points down, it's this plated piece of sill. So if we get on that, get it up in the air. So I'm going to go up as high as I can get it, and then get the axle stand underneath there. So we'll get that under the chassis there. There we go, that's one. And I can bring this back down to the back end. Okay, that's right up maxed out. I'll get the lock on it. That's nice and high. So all the fuel now is tipped over to the far side of the tank. Hopefully enough I can get this pipe off without it spewing out everywhere. We'll put a tray under it as well though, just to make sure. Let's have the wheel off. And then we'll whip this inner wheel lining out as well. A couple of 10mm bolts. Okay, let's whip these little 10mm fasteners out. There's one. So pull on the plastic when you're undoing them because they're a bit crappy. So that's them out. Got my little Milwaukee bit box again. All them fantastic sizes. 15 quid. I'll put the link in the description. TX25 under there. That's that one out. Okay, let's see if we can relieve this of its tray now. They're a right mess. These are always a pain to get out. to get out, pain to get back in. There we go, it's away. A bit of bending. Woof. Now we can see what we're looking for. You can see all the crap that's come out of there. Let's have a quick brush up before we carry on. I don't want to be lining this, and also if the diesel does come out, I don't want it to be soaked up in the mud and make a real mess of the drive. So this is the offending pipe. You've got your filler neck there as it comes inside. It comes down the plastic tube, and then it goes from the flexi pipe from here, this down into the fuel tank. Just there. And what we got, look, if you look on the top part of this, just here, we've got a split in it there. It's splitting on the lip, and that's when the tank is full. This is higher than the level of the tank, and it's dribbling out. So let's get this pipe changed over. Okay, so it's not such a difficult one to do, but it could get messy depending on its fuel level. So what we've got to do is just cut this clamp off to start with. So we'll literally get the side cutters in there, and we should be able to just pinch that one away like that. That's rid of that. And then we can do the same with the bottom one as well. And this, we might just have to make it easier, we might slit it to get it off. But I'll just see how, oh, it's moving. I know how it comes, look, it's just coming away. So let's put the bowl underneath there, catch any fluid that might come out. I'm hoping we're not going to get anything because it is low. So far so good. Alright, that's the first bit off. And then the second one we've got just under here. So let's get the grips under there. We can just release that clip there, like we did with the other one. Something like that. Move that one out of the way. I think hopefully we can get that off. We'll soon see if it's going to come out. I hope it doesn't. I think, well, we'd have something out, but now it'd be dribbling out, turning that upside down like that. We should be going, so we're going to be okay. Yeah, there we go, look. Beautiful. We do need that clip off of there though. You can squeeze them together. Squeeze them two clips together there and just release that from the hose. A new one we've got just here. I've got two Jubilee clips that fit that. These are the 27 to 40 millimeter. I think it says on it, or centimeter. 27 stroke 40 millimeter. I'll slip them off there a second. So new one and old one, shape's right, everything matches up. We'll just slide that from there over the new one and just squeeze that back up again a little bit so don't flap about. Okay, right, and so the shape we've got now is something like that. So it's going to go from there up to there. Let's put that up there. We'll get his new hose clips over. I want to be able to get at these, so make sure they're pointing in a nice direction. We'll have that one pointing that way for me, and then the other one, which is a bit more awkward up the top, oops, I can point that round in that direction like that. Okay, let's get these back on again. We'll get that one over there to start with. That's that one on. Okay, and then we can slip that one. Happy with that being there. Get that over the filler neck. Like that. And push that up into place as well. Okay. Right, now we can attempt to get these hose clips up, and they're going to be just going to make it awkward and tight for me, aren't they? I'll just try and slacken them off a tiny bit. Let's get them over the lip. Really tight. Maybe I needed the extra size up, just one more. Oh, come on, here we go. I think I'm right on the last thread on that one. Once it's over this raised bit, it'll be fine. Just getting it past the raised edge. There we go. Yeah, we're on. That was a bit of a tough one, wasn't it? Make sure it's up where it needs to be, and then we can do that up now. Oops, there it is. You can see that's really going up nicely now. Yeah, that's delightful. We're really in nice and tight. We've got the clip coming through. So that one's on, good and proud. Let's get the next one. Try and push it up from the bottom. Push it up with the socket head. Here we go. There we go, that's that on, and we'll just tighten that up. There we go. That's that one on. And we've got those pipes coming over the top. You can clip that back into that bracket that comes around the side, just so that it's there we go. And that is it. That is his new piping. That's his new piping all clamped up. We'll get the wheel liner back in now. Let's get this wheel liner back in. See if it goes back in easier than what it come out. It should do. Be pushing with the flap. Just work it in as we go around. There we go. And then we can just pop the two bolts back through again. Just push them on. Get the socket. We can just make sure that they've gone all the way home. One, two, and then the little Torx bit in the bottom. So I think it's a TX30, slightly bigger than what I originally said. Is it a 25 actually? Well, no, it is a 30. Yeah, it's a TX30 with a load of muck in it. And we'll get that back through there. That's that up. Job's a good one. Right, wheel back on then. I might just swap these front to back because the tyre tread on the front one isn't as good. So I'll swap these front to back, give us a bit more longevity on the tyre wear. Okay, and then we'll get that up. On that. You got like a cutout where the valve goes. Now pop some cable ties around there just to hold these on because they're not the best wheel trims in the world. We've got a great tub of cable ties. I'll put a link in the description. For these, and you get in here these lovely silver ones, so they match the colour of the wheel trim. So we've just got to feed that through. Something like that. Just give it a twist because it's facing the wrong way at the minute. There we go, and just bang that on. One on that one. Trim that back. And one on the bottom. Somewhere down here. And I'll trim that one back as well. Push that away. On it. There we go. Super. That's that out of there. Let's drop it down. Bingo. Job's done. Fuel filler pipes all changed over. Van's good to go. Fill it up with diesel and it's not going to leak anymore. Here's the pipe we took off, and you can see from this where the problems are. You see how it's all cracking. It's all starting to crack around the top there, look. Yeah, it's messy that around the top edge. And again, there's a nice big chunky one at the other end there as well. So yeah, good job we changed it, because we don't want any diesel spilling all over the road. You know, it's really dangerous for motorbikes and stuff, and cars if it rains. So if that's been of use to you, I'll put all the links in the description for the parts, the bits and pieces, and the tools we've used for the job. The pipe, like I say, is only available from main dealers. If you've enjoyed it though, drop me a little thumbs up, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.